Hello students, today let's see what are the merits and demerits of cooperative society. So why people form cooperative society and what are the advantages which are associated with running any activity under a cooperative society. So first thing is it is easy to form. Only 10 adults, sound persons can form a cooperative society. Second thing is it is open for all for membership. Any person having common interest can join the cooperative society and he or she can leave the society also by giving a proper notice. So membership is very easy and liability is also limited. The member's liability is only limited to the extent till he has contributed to the capital of the society. It is very stable in the sense that cooperative societies have a separate legal entity. So lunacy, murder, death, insolvency of any member doesn't cause any discontinuity of the society. The management is democratic. The management or managing committee is elected democratically by all members and then they follow the management process. Finance is internal. Any capital needed is financed by the members itself. And since many members are there, so very small amount is needed to be contributed. Operating costs are very low because the holders of the offices also give their honorary services on the basis that it is formed with an objective of serving members. So it is not a profit earning concern. So many members provide their honorary service and government also gives some uh, advantages to the cooperative society. It is very cheaper and it gives better supplies since we can see many cotton or textile cooperative societies or agricultural cooperative societies, they can provide their goods on very low prices because profit is not the ultimate motive. Government also gives patronage to the cooperative society since its main objective is to serve members. So government also gives grants or sometimes it provides finance to the cooperative societies. And social utility is maximum in case of cooperative society as people form cooperative society and the activities of the society is only meant to benefit its members, so it is very good for society. In case of corporate, generally more profit is taken away uh, privately, but in this case all the profits are distributed among members. But some demerits are also there. Limited capital is there since many members are there, but the members are very low earning members and they cannot contribute a huge amount of capital. Management may be inefficient because there are no professional managers and managing committees selected among the members. Lack of motivation is always there because honorary office bearers have very little interest or incentive to work hard in the society. The interest or the membership cannot be transferred. This is the problem. So membership cannot be sold. Again, lack of secrecy is also there. Whatever is decided is known to all the members. So lack of secrecy may arise here. Government exercises much control over cooperative society because it helps cooperative societies also. So in that case, government has excessive control, and there is always chances of rift among members because there are different groups, huge number of members. They can form different groups according to their interest, and then they can have rift among themselves. So these were merits and demerits of cooperative society. Thanks.